Hello there, I'm Yair Seri. I'm from Jerusalem, Israel. I'm a composer for theater and cinema mainly, but I also work in arranging and musicking for many artists, and same as for myself. I'm originally from Alon Shvut, which is a settlement in the West Bank of Palestine. And I'm also a bit of an activist for dialogue and peace between Palestinians and Israelis. Music is an instrument, but I don't mean as a musical instrument, but as music to influence on people. My first experiences were playing piano at my grandmother's house, those Jewish Hanukkah songs with 1 and 2 fingers. I began studying piano at 18, and then I went to music college at 19, and here I am composing music for theater and cinema for many years. Always, like as a youth and growing up, I always was kind of active on many things as workers' rights and stuff like that. But it only was until last year that I flew to the UK on a very special, very great program called the Journey of Understanding, that is operated by the Encompass Trust, the very great trust. So this was like my first time that I got to speak with Palestinians, and I think that direct contact is the best way to get to know what's really happening, and also to form a relationship and of friendship and trust. After I returned, I joined a group that was started by some friends of mine. That is called Simply Sing, and the idea of the group is that we Israelis and Palestinians are here. On the other hand, we don't meet too often because there's differences of languages, and as I said, Palestinians and Israeli are not allowed to really see each other legally. But in Jerusalem, there are many Israelis and Palestinians. There are residents in Jerusalem, so we can meet. So Simply Sing is a group that organizes events for mixed audience, Arabs and Jews. It's called Simply Sing because every event is started by Now It's Me, that we teach the audience to sing a song in Arabic and then a song in Hebrew. Like it's sort of an initial touch for each other's cultures, for each other's culture. And then there's a concert with an Arab and Jewish artists, and everybody sings together and dances together. The last event that we've done, it was huge. There were thousands of people, which is, it's like it's sad that it has to be done like specially, and like that it's not obvious, but it was very, very special that there were thousands, even though things are very, very tense lately, and some of the people in a group live in a refugee camp, and one of them was supposed to be one of the hosts of the evening, and there was a curfew, so he wasn't allowed. So many Palestinians were not allowed to come, not until like late. They were, like, it was open at the time, and they came, but yeah.
ربي قال لي من دحلن أنت وحدك، أنت وحدك. ربي قال لي من دحلن أنت وحدك، أنت وحدك. فوق الجبل الصغير ربانه من قال يا مان.
It's the message for me that is important to make, that the actions of governments do not reflect on the individuals, and also the actions of individuals do not reflect on other individuals. And I'll give an example. When I was 14, a friend of mine from school, he skipped school and he was murdered, like very brutally murdered, and his body was tortured. And he was just 14, and he was innocent, and he was brutally murdered by someone who was, I guess, hateful. But in any way, I can't say that Palestinians are anything. Like, this is not a case that I can take and say, oh, this teaches me something about Palestinians. No, this says something about that man. And I'm not justifying it, but I want to understand it. I think that whatever he's done, and it was very brutal, and it, like, very sorry, it's like hard for me a bit to talk about it. Like, whatever he's done does not come from an evil place, but from a place that is very much in trouble, and try to find a solution for his own trouble by murdering others. I think that the problem is that he didn't know better than doing that. I think that music has such an important part, as like, if you get to know the culture really in honesty, then you discover how rich a culture is, and how other people who you'd never get to meet are not about they like, it's not that violence is a thing that is the most important to them at all. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, but like, this is a stereotype that many people hold. And I think that if in music, if we bit by bit get to know each other culture, and get to understand, like, to get familiarized with the music, then we can see more details and be more connected.